Good Saturday afternoon, everyone. We're here to do our weekly reset. There's not going to be a lot to do this week because, as you know, I'll be in the hospital next week, so I don't have a whole lot of things to plan ahead for next week. But we will go through what I do have to get done. All right. Here's my lovely planner. You all know how much I love my planner. So we're going to open this up to March. As you can see, I've already went through. Let me get you in a little closer. I've already went through, so you don't have to watch me. And I've added up all our spending for the week. The green is groceries, but as you'll notice, this says filters. This is a subscription I've got through Amazon for filters for our furnace. Household, this 15 was a few little things, one of which was a $12 organizer, or really a hang and fall holder tote for what I'm going to put the coupons in. I'll show you all after I recover. Then this was my husband's soap that I'd forgotten about. I'd gotten him for Christmas, and it was a subscription, so it came out again. So I have now canceled it, but it was too late by the time I realized it. I went to our bakery for $7, Sam's Club for $42, and Walmart for $15. And then another Walmart purchase, I just bought 2 gallons of distilled water. And that's all we had this week. Not too much on groceries, household items. Eating out, my husband went in and got some snacks at a little gas station. We did go to the Outback one day, and it was $35. My husband and I don't get a lot of time together, so sometimes for lunch we go out when we're out doing errands anyway. I did have a coupon from my Fetch Rewards that was used on this, so that's the reason the Outback was only $35. We got pizza one day at James Grocery, KFC for $21.38. And that's all the spending we had, so not too bad. So that left us for the whole month. We have $205 left in groceries, $60 left in eating out. You all know we're doing the fuel different this month, so I didn't put a total there. Health, we've got $63.48 left. Pets, we've got $50 left, plus the $50 from last month that I've got in our overflow binder. So what we're going to do differently is this. I'm going to pull out my trusty little binder, and you all know how, or notebook. You all know how I've been planning ahead all the way through. Well, what I did was I'm going to use these totals from now on. Like instead of which I went ahead and put this one, but where we have 205 left in groceries, then I'm going to go for the next week. So this week we're only going to put 100, and then this one should have read 105, or vice versa. Eating out, we had 60 left, so I erased the ones we had, and I put 30 and 30. Health, we have 63.48, so 33 and 30. And if this number changes this week, then we can just erase and put what's left. And we're going to do that starting next month each week. So that averages out better than trying to go ahead, because sometimes you get a good deal and you want to stock up, and you don't want to have to stick 100% to this if you can get some good deals. So that's how we're going to do that moving forward. Alrighty. With that being said, let's see if we need to go ahead and do anything else on these pages. Oh, let's go ahead and do this. My spending. I bought some Miracle Grow steaks for my indoor house plants, some whiteout. I bought some Easter eggs, the empty Easter eggs that were $22. That's going to be for the campground. We're having a big Easter egg hunt for kids. So I've still got to go buy the candy. And this is coming out of my spending, you guys. Etsy, I think these purchases from Etsy were for the giveaway. And then I went to Hobby Lobby and picked up a few things I wanted for $18.60. And I did look, like I told you all in the previous holiday binders, I did look for some discount St. Patrick's Day stuff, I didn't really find anything I wanted. So when we restuff that again, you'll see I didn't really spend anything. So that left me a total of $38.70 in mine. Now hubby, on the other hand, you all know I said I was going to put that gas purchases in his. He's going to kill me showing all his business, but oh well. You know, I put him back $500. As you all saw, I was making that crap binder for him that he don't even know about. But anyway, here's what he spent already. And it's mostly hydraulic fluid, but we did have a rental car on here because he wrecked my little Spark car. He wasn't in it, but he forgot to set the emergency brake and let it roll down a hill. So we had to pay for a rental car, so I charged that to him. It's his fault. So, and all this fuel, and this was parts for his excavator, more hydraulic fluid because he's had a leak. And that's a bear. That was for the campground. It's a statue of a bear. And more hydraulic fluid because, again, the leak. Another hose for all his stuff ends up being, I mean, he's not wasteful. It's just for his equipment and stuff. So that's the reason he gets so much, because it's not wasting money. It's equipment money. Just about all of it. It's not just frivolous stuff. So that was our personal spending. And we'll go back over here to mine. And we'll pull out the cash wallet, because I think that's all that's left in here. Just about it is my 38. And I don't get no more. 35, 36, 37, 38. Because that's all I've got left for the rest of the month. Because remember, I stuffed all mine. Alright, so groceries. Here's the binder I made for pulling out cash and keeping it till I get times to make videos for you all. So this is like my mini challenge money, my critter money. And this all says paycheck 3 and erasable so I can reuse them. Sinking funds, planning ahead, and here's our cash envelopes. The side. So we're going to be stuffing 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 61, 62, 63. So 163. I don't get anything. Groceries was getting 100, I believe. Lay that down there for you on this one. Yeah, groceries was getting 100, 50, 70, 90, 100. And for this little bit, I didn't pull out the cash tray. I just am going to do it this way, guys. Eating out, we were doing 30, 10, 20, 5, 30. And I do still have the this from Fetch. I think this one's for $10. Yeah, $10, and it's for like Olive Garden or Longhorn or Cheddar's, those. Oh, and on groceries, I did get that $15 Target used up. It was on that household stuff. Okay, health, we are stuffing 33. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 31, 32, 33. And I think that's it, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, I need to pull out 5 for giving. Fuel, remember we were just keeping up with it. Pets still has its money in here. It still has its 50. There's nothing in deposit. I need to pull out money for this faith envelope. I've got some laying over here. I always forget to lay that one out. And y'all know that's my giving. I don't go to church like I should, but I like to give to people. And I've been giving it to Gina or in budgets. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm doing that challenge for her to try to help her out where her husband's got cancer and trying to get it filled up. I think I'm going to fold that smaller in this little envelope where I zip it up. Let's see. And I'll probably end up pulling this out for Gina until I get that challenge done. Okay, here's the receipts. Let me fold some of this up, guys. Get my mess cleaned up. Look a little bit neater here. Here's my receipts to pull out this week. And then we've got our change. Uh-oh, I just jerked that thing plumb off there, didn't I? So these receipts I'll put in my fetch app. I've already put a few in there of stuff when I bought stuff for the campground. And I also bought for our house. Here's our change jug. I'm going to empty this change out. I have a lot of change this time, y'all. And I didn't all come from spending. I collected some around the house. I'm going to put 5 back in there. Or, shoot, 25 back in there for Aldi's. Boy, it's a lot lighter. Okay, guys. We're starting out with $31.29. And we're going to see what we end up with here. Okay, so that's $36.96. And what we start with, $31.29, I think. Well, $36.96. That's $31.29. We stuffed $5.67 in there, guys, for this week. It's a pretty good little chunk. All right, I think that's it for our weekly reset. Oh, no, it's not. I'm always forgetting something, aren't I? Hold on. We need to look at this real quick. So next week, like I said, I'm going to be in the hospital. And let me pull you all. You'll notice down here, and I wanted to show you all this a little bit closer anyway. When I'm telling you about the trackers, here's where I write down the stuff I usually do. And you can see that you can check this off by your days to make sure you get everything done. Well, here I've just written hospital, recovery, because that's what I'm going to be doing next week. I haven't filled out stuff up here. I don't have any appointments. Hubby's got an appointment I got to fill out some paperwork for. So you'll see over here that I wrote myself a little note, fill out paperwork for Howard, and I'm going to work on, if I'm able, I'm going to take the paperwork with me to the hospital to work on our campground taxes and our personal taxes. I've got our personal taxes pretty much done, but I need to work on the campground taxes. And I need to cancel Audible. That come out on a bill. And guys, I don't even remember subscribing to it, but I guess I have. I don't know when or how or why or whatever. I've never used it, so I've got to check on that. And then down here is my call. I haven't put my little thing that says to call, but I just got to call in some medication refills. Up here where it says pool sinking funds, this is when I used to do it monthly. Now that I'm doing it weekly, I need to go through my planner. This was filled out. I fill stuff out way ahead, guys. I mean, you'll see, like here it is in April. I need to go through and change this out. And this is all erasable, so that's easy. I haven't worked on the menu because the kids are going to be eating what I call microwave food next week. And that's just like burritos, pizzas, corn dogs, stuff like that. Stuff they can go in there and fix themselves. So I didn't do a big menu plan for them. All right, guys, that's our reset. I will catch you next video. Bye. Take care.